Door policy, which is due to be released on February 19th. Thanks, and stay positive.
Woke up in the 20s when there were flappers and suits. It was right before we crashed. Got thrashed throughout the 30s, queuing up for soup and scabby sores. And they sent us off to war. Came back in the 40s, there were wheelchairs, guns, and ticker tape. We put it on the floor and we made love to the interstates. We got shiftless in the 50s, holding hands and going steady. Twisting into dark parts of large Midwestern cities. Trip right through the 60s with some blissful little hippie. Some Kennedys got shot where you were fucking San Francisco. The 70s got heavy and we woke up on bloody carpets. Got tangled up in gas lines and I guess that's where we started. The 80s almost killed me, let's not recall it quite so fondly. Some Kennedys OD'd and we watched on MTV. The 90s we were wired and well connected. Put it all down on technology and lost everything we invested. We're gonna start with a positive jam. We're gonna start with a positive jam. We're gonna start with a positive jam. Snuffling into kids. Hold steady. While you're clusterfuck clever kid. Hold steady. Man, I was bored when we didn't have a band. Steady. When I think the South Paradise was right. Boys and girls in America, they have such a sad time together. Sucking on each other at the demonstration, making sure to make it straight. Crushing one another with colossal expectation, dependent on discipline and sleeping late. She was a really cool kisser, wasn't on that strict of a Christian. She was a damn good dancer, and she wasn't all that great of a girlfriend. And he liked the warm feeling, but he's had a lot of dehydration. Most nights are crystal clear, tonight it's like he's stuck in train stations. On the radio. walk together. They ended up in Washington, all talking to the river. Said I surrounded myself with doctors and deep thinkers, big heads and soft bodies, beg for lousy lovers. There was a night that we thought that John Berryman could fly, but he didn't, so he died. So you're pretty good with words. Words won't save your life, and they didn't, so he died. And he was drunk and exhausted, critically acclaimed and respected. He loved the Golden Gophers, but he hated all the drawn-out winters. He likes the warm feeling, but he's out of all the dehydration. Mustache is crystal clear, and it's like he's stuck into a station. You know these swifts and he kisses, they sound like clicks and hisses, and we all come down and drown in the Mississippi River. Tie up and now we crumble in the dust. We get wet and we corrode and now we're covered up in rust. Chicken we tie up and now we crumble in the dust. We get wet and we corrode and now we're covered up in rust. She was a really cool kisser, wasn't all that strict of a Christian. She was a damn good dancer, she wasn't all that great of a girlfriend. And he likes the warm feeling, but he's tired of all the dehydration. Mustache with crystal clear, tonight it's like he's stuck between stations. You know these swings that he kisses, they sound like clicks and hisses. We all come down and drown. Jesse, I'm not joking around. I see the crowd you're hanging with, and that don't seem so positive. Don't all the cigs make you tired? Jesse, I won't ask you to change, I'll only ask you to try. Know you're gonna do what I know you're gonna do. I'll be 22 and banging around in restaurants. Isn't that much prettier than hanging around in bars? But why do you keep going to this bar? I don't want this to stop, want you to know. I don't want you to settle, want you to grow. Get everything that I showed you this summer. It's too hard already, only get harder. Jesse, let's go for a ride. I know a place that we can stop, I know a place that we could drink and kiss for a while. I know a place that always makes you smile. Know you're gonna say what I know you're gonna say. I know you'll look at the ground, know you'll probably cry. You're a beautiful girl, and you're a pretty good waitress. Jesse, I don't think I'm the guy. I don't want this to stop, want you to know. I don't want you to settle, want you to grow. Get everything that I showed you this summer. It's too hard already, only get harder. But they didn't name her for a saint, they named her for a storm. So how's she supposed to think about how it's gonna feel in the morning? She set up heaven's alphabetical, and if the cigs keep you warm, how's she got to think about how it's gonna move in the morning? About how it's gonna move in the morning. About how it's gonna move in the morning. Hurricane Jesse's gonna crash into the heart of the summer. Don't wanna wait till she gets older, Hurricane Jesse's gonna crash into the harbor this summer. Don't wanna wait, she said it only gets harder. Chicks, you look just like Beverly Hills, we got killed. Tights and skirts and every skirts and tights. West is shaking up and Shaker Heights. The chicks, you look just like Patty Smythe. She seems shaky but nice. She said my name's Slick Janko. People call me 1 hour photo. I got some hazardous chemicals. Travel around to the window. She said my name's Robbie Robinson, or people call me Robo. I came out of the counter just to kiss you. I came out over the counter just to kiss you. Chicks are jacking 4 or 5 feminines. Psycho eyes and a scope pipe pad. Rail light and white rayon slacks. We got black. Shirts and socks and every socks and shoes. We spent the night last night up in Newport News. Chicks, you look just like Elizabeth Shue and we got blues. She said my name's Steve Perry, baby, people call me Circuit City. You know I'm so well connected. My UPC is talent to the system. She said my name's Neil Schoen. People call me Nina Simone. Some people call me Andre Simone. I survived the 80s, so one time already. It was a blockbuster summer. Moving pictures got me through to September. They made a little movie, it was all about man, you. They made it half nude and half true. It was a cocksucking summer. I spent half the time trying to get paid from our Savior. We were swishing through the city center. Did a couple favors for these guys. They look like Tuscan Raiders. She's always funny in the morning. She isn't always funny in the night. So when she gets a couple of drinks in, probably gonna tell you you ain't doing anything right. Then you roll your eyes and then you'll probably fight. Penetrates in adoration, gets pretty wasted at these celebrations. Benefits in the building's education. It's always sunny in the morning, sucks around the ending of the night. And when she storms out of the restaurant, think you're supposed to chase her to the lights. One boy hits her like a tambourine, the other kissing me on the message machine. Magazines and chatty issues, now you're pretty pissed. Hope you'll still let me kiss you. Magazines and chatty issues, hope you still let me kiss you. Magazines and chatty issues, now you're pretty pissed. Hope you'll still let me kiss you. Magazines and chatty issues, now you're pretty pissed. Hope you still let me kiss you. Hope you'll still let me kiss you. Hope you'll still let me kiss you. One more calls and the other checks. He's got boys on board and boys on deck. Second tape, some lipstick tissue. New York is pretty heavy. Girl, I hope it doesn't crush you. Magazines and second tape, some lipstick tissue. New York is pretty heavy. Girl, I hope it doesn't crush you. Magazines and all right, what's up, guys? Welcome to Massive Nights 5. It is a Massive Nights, much different than the previous 4, but beautiful in its own way. We are seeing all you people out there, and that makes it much better, that much better. So show us where you're drinking. I want to shout out Howard. Howard is here, and we will... If you could virtually buy everyone a drink, you might be getting the more of the actual Massive Nights experience. But it's lovely to be here. It's been such a weird year, and I'm so glad we were able to do this. It's become, I call it the most wonderful time of the year. And as challenging as this year has been, really happy to be here and have you all join us however you can. So thanks for being a part of it. One thing that is exciting, that makes this week more exciting, is we announced a new record. And it's called Open Door Policy. It's out in February. And we're extremely excited about it. It's a second record we made with this 6-piece lineup. And we're really proud of it. We're going to play a song now. This goes out to all of you, but especially the people who are watching from California and I guess Missouri also. You'll find out why. This is called Lanyards. When you're stuck out in the middle, you just figure out there's something you're missing. It turns out that California's just tripping and disinterested kissing. Back in my hometown, there was nothing but the hum of the locusts. And the rest of my life to get used to being washed out of showbiz. I was down around the docks, but I never saw anyone surfing. From a distance it looked pretty much perfect, but it's different in person. The doctor said he only wants to help me make more healthy decisions. When I out around the 4th of July, and I was back by Thanksgiving. I danced around the circuit, swam in the Pacific like the westernmost American. Lanyards in the laminates, everybody's trying to get the right fill the wristband. Banging on the door again, she just wasn't answering. Sure, this is a struggle, man. One called an ambulance, starting out a necklace, yeah, expect a good Samaritan. That girl from the Genesee Cleaners wasn't from there either. Sunk into the seats downtown at some second shot theater. She took me home to her place in a camper van behind some old warehouse. Says we couldn't come down and crash until we listened to Wipeout. Her character's cool, she's just dialing in her motivation. She's into new things, but she won't go to a second location. She's never gone deep, but she might make an exception for Shark Week. Oh, when they kicked in the doors, they said that's way too much blood for a nosebleed. Hospital security, everybody's trying to see the right for the rich man. Said she had a meeting, thought they were mistaken, but depression isn't given, man. Sage stuck in her bed, spread out on her bed like she's showing up her waistband. Friend Pacific, drowned in the Pacific, went back to the heartland. The doctor said he only wants to help me make some better decisions. Went out around the 4th of July, and I was back by Thanksgiving. Saw a few stars, but I never made it into a movie. Still trying to make moves, but I'm back in Independence, Missouri. Party pit. Guess I met her at the party pit. Said these kids she's with were selling it. So we sailed off on such separate trips. She got pinned down at the party pit, and I went away to school that fall. Stuck around with all those stiff-in dolls. Sped through the scene until the engine stalled. Some suburban shopping mall. Sailed away on such separate trips. She got pinned down at the party pit. Sailed away on such separate trips. She got pinned down at the party pit. I came back to start a band, of course. Started walking through the crystal court. Made a little scene by those revolving doors. She's gonna walk around and drink some more. So I walked across that grain belt bridge into bright new Minneapolis. So I think that all those things I did were just momentum from a party pit. Set away on such separate trips. She got pinned down at the party pit. Set away on such separate trips. She got pinned down at the party pit. Set away on such separate trips. She got pinned down at the party pit. Set away on such separate trips. She got pinned down. And I'm pretty sure we kissed. drink some more. Gonna walk around and 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 drink some more. Gonna walk around, gonna walk around, gonna walk around and drink. Gonna walk around, gonna walk around, gonna walk around and drink. Gonna walk around, gonna walk around, gonna walk around and drink. Gonna walk around, gonna walk around, gonna walk around and drink. Gonna walk around and drink some more. 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 I want to thank Bob for being in character here. This next song is called T-Shirt Tux. T-shirt tux and a piano key tie. Well, the rest of us are rolling our eyes at the handshake he's sitting with the doorman. That's how he gets the stuff that makes him feel so important. Well, we all need something to get through the night. Cause the kitchen gets hot and the fingers get fried. All punches, pilot, play to the crowd. They all thought they knew what he wanted. Everybody's sorry when they see that it's dawn. I assume that's the reason we do this. Me and the guy with the piano key tie are probably gonna play right through this. Tiny little triumphs, massive bloody failures. Heard that there are sailors who dread coming ashore. Guess it's true, I guess. Tonight I fear my senses aren't receiving at their best. And everybody's happy when they hate that they're here. Baring their teeth and sharpening spears. All the stuff that they put in the punch bowl tonight makes it too hard to pay much attention. The war of attrition turned out to be a major attraction. A boy and a girl draining their beers. Said son of him was weatherman to start his career. Johnny Cash was in the service when the news came through the wire. It's weird how you feel when bad people die. She said, yeah, I guess whatever. All your fun little facts are never gonna keep us together. We'll all be tombs once we leave this home. We're spinning through the turnstiles, sleeping in our shoes. We're sad and stoned when we're all hooked up at home. When we leave the house we're homesick, got the disconnection blues. There were multiple dispensers and some friends we couldn't use. Sidewalks, trying to find a place to park. Turning on a burner, never catch a spark. Sometimes it's the thing's perception, but that's not really right. Let's all try to tell a little truth tonight. Let's get on with the business. about the prick in the parking lot. I wanted this to be our year, but they cut off supplies and they sent over some guys. The guys, they made it perfectly clear. I know I made them a promise, but those are just words. Words can get weird. I think they made themselves perfectly clear. What on the carpet, what on the mattress, waking up with that American sadness. Dead receptors, body limitations, weak handshakes, great expectations, bountiful chemicals, beautiful kitchens, so many choices, decisions. Said a couple things that probably weren't technically true. They disconnected the phone last week. That's how we lost the connection. We went down to the taverns, trying to make an impression. I know I made them a promise, but those are just words. Words can get weird. I think they made themselves perfectly clear. What on the carpet, what on the mattress, blind with American sadness, afternoon matinee, midnight madness. Come on everybody, let's get on with the business. Pledge of allegiance, war of attrition. So many choices, decisions. Said a couple things that probably weren't technically true. Conventional wisdom says we should probably cruise. We should probably cruise. Oh, we should probably cruise. We should probably cruise. Oh, we should probably cruise. Waking up with that American sadness, chemistry, currency, plastic and magic. Everybody rise, we're an American business. Great expectations, LA fitness. So many choices, decisions. Said a couple things that probably weren't technically true. Saw the whole crew on the news. We should probably close, dude. All our friends are acting sketchy and lifeless. Waking up with that American sadness, chemistry, currency, plastic and magic. Everybody rise, it's an American business. Dead receptors, body limitations, weak handshakes, great expectations. Said a couple things that probably weren't technically true. All right. I got to tell you guys, it's so good to see you out there. We are surrounded by monitors here, so we're seeing this kind of pipe pumped in. I'm liking seeing what you're drinking. I'm liking the pets. Keep it coming. Let us know where you're watching from. If you got a piece of paper and you want to hold that up, I'd be curious. So, again, thanks for being a part of it. This is the first of 3 nights. We hope you'll join us this weekend. We got different sets every night. We are going to be playing a lot of different songs. We have a lot of songs these days. We're going to play some new songs too, but this is not one of them. This is a song about being first of 3. It's called First Night. Charlemagne shakes on the streets. Gideon makes love to the sweets. Holly's not invincible. In fact, she's in the hospital, not far from that bar where we met on that first night. Charlemagne pulls street corner scams. Gideon's got a pipe made from a Pringles can. Holly's insatiable. She still looks incredible. She just don't look like that same girl we met on that first night. She was golden with barlight and beer. And that first night, she slept like she's never been scared. She says words alone never will save us. And then last night, she cried when she told us about Jesus. How he's inconsolable, unhinged and uncontrollable. 'Cause we can't get as high as we got on that first night.
Boys and girls in America. Boys and girls in America. Boys and girls in America. Boys and girls in America.
Don't bother talking to the guys with the hot soft eyes. You know that art is taken. Don't even speak to all those sequencer beats boys. When they kiss, they spit white noise. 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 Me and my friends are like drums of lost light. Beyond it all on photons, our songs are single one song. This whole town is lifeless, but now we are whole license. Work in the mill until you die. Work at the mill and then you're done. We're gonna build something this summer. We'll put it back together, raise up a giant ladder with love and trust and points and hammers. This summer, we're gonna lean this ladder up against the water tower. I'm up to the top and drink and talk. This summer, me and my friends are like a double whiskey cup, no ice. We drink along in trouble time. I drink too much, we feel fine. We're gonna build something this summer. Summer grants us all the power. Drink on top of a water tower. with love and trust shows our summer. Let this be my annual reminder. We could all be something bigger. I went to your schools and did my detention, but the walls are so gray I couldn't pay attention. I read your gospel, it moved me to tears. Couldn't find the hate and I couldn't find the fear. I met your savior, I knelt at his feet. Dropped my $10 and he went down the street. Trying to believe all the things that you said. Friends that aren't dying are already dead. Raise a toast for St. Joseph. Get him up! I think he might have been our only teaching teacher. Getting older makes it harder to remember. We are our only saviors. We're gonna build something this summer. She said, what about Los Angeles? Said I never really made it that far west. Yeah, we scored so big in Denver. We thought it might be best to go back and hang around up in the upper Midwest. He said, what about New Orleans? Said, I don't think you understand what that means. All those hangers on, the girls lifting up their shirts where the cameras are coming on. We've been trying to stay away from all those kind of scenes. I didn't go to Dallas, 'cause Jackie Onassis said it just ain't safe for Catholics yet. Think about what they did to John F. Kennedy, and then think about all his security, and then think about what they might try to pull on you and me and you. St. Barbara, I'm calling your name, so let me blow up. We'll hook it all up. I guess there's fields of speed where there's fields of rain. St. Barbara, don't let me explode. I can see the whole scene starting to corrode when we're pulling around on the frontage road. He asked her, hey, what happened to Charlemagne? And she just smiled up polite like it said something vague. She's like, she goes. You know, Charlemagne got caught up in some complicated things. And then she wiped at her nose and she winked. All right, thanks, guys. I'm loving all these signs. I've seen some of them. Some of them I've missed because I'm doing a job up here. But I saw Albany, I saw Oakland, I saw Long Beach, California, I saw Canada, I saw DC. Thank you wherever you are for tuning in tonight. One of the most amazing things about this band is the community that's been around it almost pretty much since the start. And we miss you this year. We miss having you here. It's a much different energy, but we're so glad you're joining us from wherever you are. And I'm heartened to know that we will, before too long, be all together in an actual physical room, drinking, yelling, carrying on, etc. Anyways, I have not seen a sign from Denver, but this is a song about a Denver haircut. Shaved his head at the airport, in a bar at the end of the concourse. Said you kinda kissing me at a consistent time. I'm a bright light burning into a dark horse. She said I'll snap on the saddle, and I'm sorry that the city's successful. I kissed and cackled with half of these jackals, still couldn't get any jet fuel. Walked her out to the taxi, took her out to some party. Found a man with a handful, huddled over some car keys. It doesn't have to be pure, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just sort of has to be worth it. Oh, residents in at the top of the exit. Pay the admission, here's what you get. A sense of death in the credits. A montage set to the time of their life. A shot in the dark in a bar that's too bright. A window sucking up all the available light, right? And a lot of the bed stand with a cord connected. Liberty and justice in a master puppet. All of the walls were waking up on the carpet. It doesn't have to be perfect. He said he can't read the paper, it's not worth the hassle. He finds out about funerals from the blast of the bugles. Wherever he goes, he always orders the usual. He likes to see what they bring him. 5 hours on the carpet. He visits 6 different planets on a spaceship shaped like a Gibson Marauder. Pilot kind of looked like Kirk Hammett. Face the chick took his wallet. Wasn't really a date, wasn't sure what you call it. Seems to the feeling, but he likes his new haircut. It doesn't have to be pure. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just sort of has to be worth it. It's about a boy and a girl and a horse. She put $900 on the 5th horse in the 6th race. I think his name was Chipsa. Came in 6 lengths ahead. Spent the whole next week getting high. At first I thought that she hit on some chip that she got from some other girl. We were overjoyed. Got a girl and she don't have to work. She can tell which horse is gonna finish him first. Hey, so nice of painkillers. They like to pain him and work. Came in 6 lengths ahead of the whole next week getting on. I love this girl, but I can't tell if she's having a good time. How am I supposed to know that you're high if you want to touch me? Supposed to know that you're high if you want me to dance. How am I supposed to know that you're high if you won't even touch me? How am I supposed to know that you're high if you won't even dance? Taught on her heart and she's soft to the touch. She gets migraine headaches when she does it too much. She always does it too much. supposed to know that you're high if you want me to touch you? How am I supposed to know that you're high if you want me to dance? And you want me to dance? There was that whole weird thing with the horses. I think they know exactly what happens. Don't think it needs any explaining. Pretty sure it wasn't your first choice. I think that was the last one remaining. Now I wish we hadn't gone and destroyed it, 'cause I was thinking we could pull another weekender. You still got a little bit of clairvoyance. I remember the reservoir, I remember the metal bar. You could say our past were lost before. Well, if it has to be a secret, then I guess that I can feel it. You and I both know it's a negative thing. Yeah, and only the girls know the whole truth. There were a couple pretty crass propositions. There were some bugs in the bar. There was a kid camped out by the coat shed. She said the theme of this party is the industrial age. You came in dressed like a train wreck. I remember the OTV, 5 second delivery. You could say our past were lost before. So if it has to be a secret, then I guess that I can deal with it. God only knows it's not always a positive thing to see a few seconds into the future. And if you swear to keep it decent, yeah, I'll come and see you, but it's not gonna be like in romantic comedies. Yeah, they end up and no one learns a lesson. So if it has to be a secret, then I guess that I can deal with it. You and I both know it's a negative thing. Yeah, they know and the girls know the whole truth. And if you swear to keep it decent, yeah, I'll come and see you, but it's not gonna be like in romantic comedies. Yeah, they end up and no one learns the lesson. In the end, only the girls know the whole truth. In the end, I bet no one learns the lesson. Yes, Sapphire. Second sapphire. If I cross myself on a calm, would you maybe receive me? Yes, sapphire. If I see it first, but I broke you and I showed you the temple. Sacramento. That swung at us first, but it ended up going down gentle. Sapphire science too small, haul it all back to St. Paul. I was just about to call you when you called. Yes, sapphire. You're to your left. Please forgive me. Yes, sapphire. Out to your left, it was a big sketchy mess. They almost killed me. Sapphire Sam's too small. Haul it all back to St. Paul. Just about to call you when you call. Sapphire St. Paul don't call. Always got Aberdeen. Dreams, they seem to cost some money, but money costs some dreams. It went just like you predicted. I swear there must be something in your dreams. And it all went down exactly like your vision. And I know you said don't call until I'm clean. I'm not drunk, I'm cut, gushing blood, and I need someone to come and pick me up. I was a skeptic at first with these miracles work. I was a skeptic at first with these miracles work. I was a skeptic at first with these miracles work. All right. I also want to give a special shout out because I know from what I'm looking at, there's probably some first timers in the audience, especially in the 10 and under age range. It's really nice to have you. Thanks for being a part of it. You know, I think, I'm not totally sure, but I think that two bands, I think, that everyone in our band likes, I think, we can talk about it after the show, but I'm going to go out on a limb. It's Cheap Trick and the Beastie Boys, right? Pretty good, yeah. So, it gives me great pleasure to say this is the first song on our new album. There was an early mountain meetup, a mansion on the mountain. Maestro still had glitter on his face. He led us to the office, and once mine suggested, took a little look around the place. On the mantle was a portrait of his father and a fortune he'd amassed by being ruthless but polite. And a bottle with a model, a specific British clipper ship. It's just there was a pistol and a pipe. The sunrise wasn't perfect, was close enough to count. The vibrations were impatient, said he's sick of running out. But first we set the prices, and then we talk about amounts. Sweet parade the morning brings, the drifters wearing angel wings. On distorted hymns they sing, so sad the war's over. Shepherds started spinning out, the cavalry trying to dismount. St. Francis with the pigeons on his shoulder. Sort of hoping I could ask you about this girl I met last night. She had the aura of an angel, but she had a couple problems. I guess the big one is she's someone else's wife. Sitting up with any plan in place, she said she was just putting out the feelers. When she asked if she could choke you underneath a black light poster with a spaceman saying, "Take me to your dealer." The scene it only moves at a few different speeds. Forage and gather, attack and retreat. First we're gonna finish up some business, then we'll finally get some sleep. And all the things we never really noticed before, it turns out that they don't even matter. Cause someone hits the switch in the kitchen, all the insects just scatter. Broken birds all headed south, the pirate with the party mouth. The corner boys are calling out, so sad the war is finished. Each daybreak there's a new parade, from uptown through the old arcade. On the way we lost the flame, there's burners in the kitchen. We've been staying late a lot, mansion on the mountain. Do you think about the thing the maestro mentioned? How tomorrow's pretty much today. I don't predict a major change. Seems like you and me have got momentum. Feels like now we're in this pretty deep. We should get set up before we sleep. Feels like now we're in this pretty deep. We should get set up before we sleep. Takeoff, Tecate landing. Sorry about the centerpiece, thanks for understanding. Hard branding, saw salesman Campari commission. Sitting in the kitchen trying to guess where she was living now. Hotel in the kitchen against the sunshine. Maybe back in Houston like in 1999 when we saw rolling through with the entitlement crew. Wasn't all that into it, but there was nothing I could do about it. Now here's a church and here's a steeple. I like the party favors, I hate the party people. Got distracted by the chorus when the kids all sang along. Love to the Rogue said, I always really like that song. You like that song too? Now that you do. I know you're laughing on the words and I didn't know I was watching you. All of the scribble and it's breaking apart. And your sister's in Seattle and she's sleeping with the sharks. I remember when we used to play on this park. Thanks for listening. listen and thanks for understanding. Now you know how it feels, been abandoned. Never got to say goodbye to you. Give my best to the entitlement crew. Landing, tequila takeoff, Colfax cookout, Pillsbury bake-off. Too many cracks in the bathroom, too many kooks in the kitchen. Probably be easier if I knew where she was living now. Know you probably feel the same way as I feel. Like I'm not sure we could pull off such an intricate deal. All of it's killer, but it's coming up quick. And your brother's in Boston and he's acting like a dick. I remember right before he knew he was sick. Thanks for listening, thanks for understanding. Now you know how I feel, it's been abandoned. Never got to say goodbye to you. Give my best to the entitlement. Distant systems in the dark, people dancing. Thanks for listening, thanks for understanding. Nodding on to the American rose. Give my best to the entitlement. Thanks for understanding. Tequila takeoff, Tecate landing. Never got to say goodbye to you. Give my best to the entitlement crew. Little hood rat friend makes me sick. That's it, I get sick, I just get sad. Cause I'm born to being broke, versed to be heartbroken. Always being both must be a drag. She's been calling me again. She's been calling me again. Hood rat friend, she's been calling me again. I can't stand all those things that she sticks into her skin, like sharpened ballpoint pens and steel guitar strings. She says it hurts, but it's worth it. And tiny little tacks and nets into her neck and said, Jesus lived and died for all your sins. She got blue-black ink and a scratch into her lower back that says, damn right to rise again, damn right to rise again. Damn right to rise again. And I've been trusted in the dark up in Penetration Park, and I've been plastered. Checking hard and searching in a dirty storefront church, and I've been plowed. I ain't never been your little hood rat friend. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friends. I never been with you, little hood rat friend. What makes you think I'm getting with you, little hood rat friend? Your little hood rat friend, she got me high though. We're like 17 and stuck up an Osseo. Said it's funny how true love gets troubled by Stillwater. Washed up in the Mississippi River. A quarter ring was pointed at the people. Said St. Teresa came to me in trains. He said I ain't gonna do anything sexual with you. Kinda saving myself with a sting. Trusting in the dark of the Penetration Park, and I've been plastered. Taking on and searching in a dirty storefront church. I've been plowed. I ain't never been your little hood rat friends. I ain't never been your little hood rat friends. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friend. What makes you think I'm getting with your little hood rat friend? can't say it enough. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Being here from wherever you are. Seeing the signs hold up. Literally from all around the world. And this song's about my own hometown. But it turns out that doesn't matter. 'Cause wherever you're from, seems like you guys have figured out that you know exactly how it feels. When I say this. She said city center used to be the center of our scene. Now city center's over. No one really goes there. Now we used to drink beneath some railroad bridge. So nice the bus wouldn't even stop. There was just too many kids. We'd come around and I could jump in behind. I got punched. Double the cuss. Down in my socks that I approached. I ain't never been little hood rat friends. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friends. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friend. What makes you think I'm getting with your little hood rat friend? Hallelujah came to in a confession booth. Confessed in an affection, smiling on an abscess too, running out on residue, crashing through the vestibule, the crucifixion cruise. She climbed the cross and found she liked the view. Sat reflecting on the resurrection, dreaming about an old connection, talking loud over lousy connections. She put her mouth around a difficult question. She said, Lord, what would you recommend to a real nice girl who's having not nice friends? Lord, what would you prescribe to a real soft girl who's having real hard times? Hallelujah. The kids, they called her Holly. She's scared and then she's sorry. She's been stranded at these parties. These parties, they start lovely, but they get druggy and they get ugly and they get bloody. Taken, caught and dropped. The priest just kind of laughed. She glanced into the Easter Mass with her head done up in broken glass. She was limping left on broken heels, and she said, Father, can I tell this congregation how a resurrection really feels? Holly was a hood rat, and now you finally know that she's been disappeared for years. Today she finally came back. St. Louis had enslaved me. I guess Santa Ana saved me. St. Peter had me on the queue. The St. Paul Saints, they waved me through. I was all wrapped up in some video booth and I heard her say, I love you too. She laid beneath the lovers, never gotten laid. So now she felt protected, so now she felt afraid. She spent out last winter district trying to get paid. Wrong soul guy, she'd originally thought to be a savior. Wrote her name on magic marks, stop signs and subway cars. She got a mural up on East 13th that said, Hallelujah, rest in peace. Hallelujah was a hood rat. Now you finally know that. She's been disappeared for years. Today she finally came back. Today she finally came back. Today she finally came back. Today she finally came back.
Walk on back. Walk on back. Walk on back. Walk on back. Walk on back. Walk on back. Walk on back. Walk on back. Walk on back.
She said, "Don't turn me on again."
Walk on back.
You know, I'll probably just go and get myself all gone again.
Walk on back.
She said, "Don't turn me on again."
Walk on back.
You know, I'll probably just go and get myself all gone again.
Walk on back.
She said, "Don't turn me on again."
Walk on back.
You know, I'll probably just go and get myself all gone again. Hallelujah was a sexy mess. She looked strung out but experienced. We all got kind of curious. This encore in the room feels undeserved. But seeing you guys out here is helping me. Thanks for being a part of this once again. It is called Citrus. Hey, citrus, hey, liquor, I love it when you come together. Hey, whiskey, hey, ginger, I come to you with rigid fingers. I found Judas in the long odds of the rackets on the corner. I found Jesus in the clumsiness of young and awkward lovers. Hey, barroom, a tavern, I find hope in all the souls you gather. Hey, citrus, hey, liquor, I love it when we come together. I find Jesus in the awkwardness of young and clumsy lovers. I find Judas in the long odds of the rackets on the corner. I find Judas in the hard eyes of the boys looking in the corner. I find Judas in the pistols and the pagers that come with all the powders. Lost in fog and love and faithless fear. Have had kisses that make Judas seem sincere. Lost in fog and love and faithless fear. Have had kisses that make Judas seem sincere. Lost in fog and love and faithless fear. I've had kisses that make Judas seem sincere. Lost in fog and love and faithless fear. I've had kisses that make Judas seem sincere. Does she seem a bit nervous? Do you think I'm not stupid? What the hell? Tell my story again. In twilight, she looks alright. In daylight, she looked different. That's alright, I was just for two. Getting pretty sick of this interview. Subpoenaed in Texas, sequestered in Memphis. Subpoenaed in Texas, sequestered in Memphis.
Texas, sequestered in Memphis. Subpoenaed in Texas, sequestered in Memphis.
I went on business.
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 Texas, sequestered in Memphis.
Friends that are getting back in touch. It's a pretty good feeling, yeah, it feels pretty good. I got a lot of double takes when I'm coming around the corners, yes. Must be pretty nice, it's mostly pretty alright. Cause most kids give me credit for being down with it when it was back in the day. Back when things were way different. What are you up to today? An early 7 seconds taught me some of life's most valuable lessons. Gonna come a time when the scene will seem unsunny. Probably get druggy, kids will seem too skinny. It's gonna come a time when she's gonna have to go. Whoever's gonna get her the highest. There's gonna come a time when the true scene leaders will forget they would differ. Get big picture, cause kids at the shows, you'll have kids of your own. These sing-along songs will be your scriptures. Gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive. Yeah, fucking count your fucking party. Mouse pictures. When the devil runs around the king of fleet, through the window ride at the unified thing, on the little left of my brain, there will get through. First thing is gonna win a pop the jam, little thing is dead on through. When you're done, was it you? We gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive. Mouse pictures. come to that part of the show. Well, it's got a few more things to say. And the first one is that, for obvious reasons, these shows were in doubt in certain parts of this year. But our partners, the Brooklyn Bowl, partners for the past, this is Massive Nights 5. Our partners at the Brooklyn Bowl came up with a plan. Helped us make this all happen. And it's taken a lot of cooperation, a lot of assistance, and a lot of positive vibes. So I just want to thank the Brooklyn Bowl for inviting us in here in an empty room to do this for all you guys, and to be honest, for us. It couldn't be clearer that we have amazing partners in these massive nights. And that brings me to my second point. You know what I'm gonna say. But I'm not gonna be able to hear you say it, but it's been a crazy year, it's been a tough year. So I'm wondering if maybe, wherever we are in the world, there in your living room, there in your man cave, there in your, wherever it is, you can just shout it out. Shout it out with me. You're not gonna shout all night, you're not gonna wake up your, well, you're not gonna keep your neighbors awake. Let's just do this together. I think it's gonna feel good. You know what I'm talking about. It's this. There is so much joy in what we do up here. I want to thank you all for being here and there tonight to share that joy with us, because we're the Hold Steady and we fucking love you. They ask about Charlemagne. This is pretty polite. Let's say something vague, like another lover lost to the restaurant rates. And if they ask why we left in the first place, we were young and so in love, and we guess we just needed space. We heard about this place, it's called the United States. Oh, we found out Virginia really is for the lovers. Philly's full of friendly friends who love you like a brother. Pensacola parties hard with poppers, pills, and Pepsi. And Ybor City is Trey Speedy, but they throw such killer parties. Killer parties almost killed me. Killer parties almost partied, then I'm pretty sure we partied, and I really don't remember. I remember we departed from our bodies. We woke up in Ybor City. And as she says we partied, but I'm pretty sure we partied, and I really don't remember. I remember we departed from our bodies. We woke up on Ybor City. Says we partied, then I'm pretty sure we partied. I really don't remember. I remember we departed from our bodies. We woke up in New York City. All you guys, all us guys, Franz, Steve, Galen, Bobby, Tad, I'm Craig. We are all We are all the hold steady.